Hey guys, welcome to Modern Maternity. I'm actually filming this on Valentine's Day, so hope you all had a happy Valentine's Day. Yes, one of my favorite holidays. So, to give you an update, I've actually had 5 doctor visits since the last time I did the video on Super Bowl. Yeah, it's been a crazy week. We actually got our fertilization report this morning, so I will get into that later. I just want to go through my week and what happened. So the day after Super Bowl, I had my third ultrasound. So if you're new to IVF, you basically have your first ultrasound after 4 or 5 days of stimulation medications. It's a very delicate process. The doctor has to really see how much your follicles are growing based on the stimulation medications you're taking. So I went in that Monday. So he decided for me to continue another 2 nights, came back that Wednesday, and he decided, okay, you need to have another night. So it came back Thursday. And at that point he said, okay, tonight let's do the trigger shot. So the trigger shot is something that you take 36 hours before your egg retrieval, and it fully matures the eggs that are ready for egg retrieval. And like I said, it's a very delicate process of finding out how many more days you need, getting as many eggs as you can, but also, not compromising the eggs that are the biggest at this point. So he didn't want to have the eggs that were the biggest to not be viable if we kept going with the stimulation medications. So in total, I was on 11 days of stimulation medications this time. The last cycle I was on for 12 days. It just felt like it was never ending. But whatever it takes, I don't care. I want to have as many eggs as possible. So I came in actually on Friday as well, this past Friday. And so because we do PGS testing, my embryo transfer is scheduled for 6 days after my egg retrieval. So the first day after egg retrieval is fertilization, and then you get a report on the 3rd day to see where they are cell-wise. And then the 5th day is really important because that is the day where you can see when they're blastocysts and the day that you can send them out for testing. He has a company that he works with that actually does the testing overnight, so he can do a fresh transfer on those PGT tested embryos, which I think is amazing because I feel like most clinics, especially the one that I went to before this, if you want to test, you especially on the day 5, you have to freeze them and then wait and then till your next cycle to transfer them. So this is nice because it just tests them, and then while you're in cycle, you can go ahead and transfer them. So I think that's really cool. I wanted to go into my intralipid infusion, which happened this past Friday and happens a week before my embryo transfer. So yeah, so the intralipid infusion is just something to do as a precaution because I did that one test and it showed that I had, I think like 14.4% of killer cells, and anything below 10% is normal, anything above 10% is abnormal. So this intralipid infusion, which is done in an IV, I'll actually post a picture on Instagram under @modernmaternity, so follow me there. It's made of soybean oil, egg yolks, just various fatty acids. And so this is supposed to suppress the killer cells that are in your body, and also I'm assuming your uterus endometrium area. And so that way they don't attack the embryo when it arrives in your body. So I'm hoping and praying this is what has been the problem, or this can at least help. So I did that, and from start to finish, including the IV, it took about 2 hours. And the actual infusion took about an hour and a half, 45 minutes. I took a book with me. I actually hopped on a work call that I was listening in. So the time went by really quickly. The first 15 minutes, they do a slow drip because they want to make sure you don't have an allergic reaction to it. And so she checked it after 15 minutes, and then she made it faster, the nurse. And then she checked it again, I want to say another 10 minutes later. And then when she saw that, I was fine, because usually you have an allergic reaction within the first 15 minutes. And when she saw that I was fine, she made the drip go really quickly. Now, because it's a lot more viscous, it actually kind of slowed down going in. So she had to adjust my IV to make it go quicker when it was time to go quicker. So that was kind of the only issue we sort of had. And she said that once you start the process, you're supposed to get all the fluids within an hour and a half. So she actually was literally standing there trying to finagle my IV to make sure it was going in at a proper rate, which is hilarious. So, but yeah, it was fine. I'm not a huge fan of IVs, but I'm just used to it at this point. I've had so many surgeries and egg retrievals, but no big deal. And then another IV the next day. We had our egg retrieval yesterday. I had my egg retrieval yesterday. So he actually counted on the last ultrasound before that 11 follicles, but about 4 were kind of on the smaller end. He was hoping maybe they'd catch up by egg retrieval day. So he reported back to me after egg retrieval that he had retrieved 7 eggs. So that's great. Last time we had 5 eggs, so this is 50% more than we had last time. I'll just take as many eggs as I can get at this point. So yeah, and then this morning on Valentine's Day, we got our fertilization report and all 7 fertilized. Woohoo! I was joking with my husband last night and I was like, well, hopefully our egg and sperm are consummating the marriage at this point. So yeah, so really excited. We're over that hurdle of fertilization. Of course, as the days go by, the numbers will start to decrease. Of course, I hope they don't. I hope all 7 make it to blastocyst stage. That would be amazing. I hope all 7 are normal, but that's just not how things go. But I'm hoping for the best. So yeah, that's my update for this past week, you guys. It's been quite a whirlwind. Like I said, I went to the doctor 5 times this week. 3 were ultrasounds. 1 was an intralipid infusion day, and then 1 was the egg retrieval day. So I will get a report of our day 3 stage in 2 days time. And then I will get a report on day 5 of blastocyst stage. And if there are enough embryos to test on that day, they will be tested. I'll get results in 5 days, or Friday morning. Yeah, 5 days from now, actually. And if all goes well, we'll be able to transfer. I'm also electing to do acupuncture this time. There was a study that if you do acupuncture before and after embryo transfer, that there's a better outcome of the transfer, as in resulting in pregnancy / live birth rate. So I'm just pulling out all the stops this time around for our last go. I have never done acupuncture for a transfer before, and I've heard a lot of really good things about it. If you people out there watching have any experience with it, haven't had any good results from it, please comment and let me know. That would be awesome. I actually have to arrive 45 minutes before my scheduled embryo transfer for the doctor to do her thing, and then the transfer will happen. And in which case I will actually get 2 Valium this time because of my ectopic history. The Valium isn't just for yourself to feel calm, it's for your uterus to actually not contract during the procedure. And you don't want your uterus contracting and having an ectopic happen, or you want it to be just chill, just still. So for me, normally women will just get 1 Valium, but I'm gonna get 2 just to be on the precautious side because of my ectopic history. And yeah, and then I'll get acupuncture after the transfer, and then I'm supposed to be on bed rest for the rest of the day. So I'll do another video probably after the embryo transfer. So I'll update you guys in all of the stages of our embryos and the transfer and everything. So yeah. exciting stuff this week. It's moving very quickly. I'm very excited. I'm just trying to stay positive for this final go. You know, it's been such a journey the last 2 years, and I'm hoping this is our time. So, yeah. Okay, I'm gonna start getting emotional on this. But anyways, hope you guys had a wonderful Valentine's Day. This is such a fun time, I think, to be doing this right now because, you know, most people are just having fun on their dates and conceiving naturally about now. But in my case, and a lot of people's cases out there, a lot of people that are watching, you have to do it with help from science and help from God. And so it's pretty cool to be doing it in the month that, you know, is all about love and you know, all of that good mushy stuff. So please like, comment, and subscribe, and I will see you guys later. Also, I'll see you on my Instagram at Modern Maternity. Bye.